I was just sitting, taking a break. I had bought some bulbs at Walmart. They were on clearance for $5.50 a bag. 14 hyacinths and 18 alliums. I saved 2 of the hyacinths back to, I'm going to try to force them to bloom in the house. I got one of those vases that's shaped like a hourglass. And you just put the very bottom of the bulb in the water, and you can see them in the stores, usually around Easter time. Before Easter, you'll see the. So I'm going to try to force one in the house. Well, get one to bloom, and then when that dies back, I got an extra one. But I got them at Walmart when we went out running yesterday. I just got done planting them here and there throughout the yard. I got the boys up running through the woods here somewhere. Oh, here they are by the cherry tree. What are you doing? I was trying to clean up our grill. We found a cover for it at Goodwill for $6.99, brand new, still in the packaging. You're messing with the twigs I had on the table. But anyways, I got a cover for them, so that grill gets thrown away. That's our old one. My husband got that new one there. I was just out here checking on it, make sure it needs to be wiped down, and then we'll put the cover on when my husband gets back home. But yeah, our internet went down, so I don't know when this is going to go up. It's after 12 in the afternoon. You see. As you can see, most of the gardens died back. Did you come to visit? Oh, I missed it. He was pawing at Enos, trying to catch him with his claw. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I made a longer video and it won't download to YouTube. It's too long for my phone capacity. So, you're a crow. That's a blue jay. We have a bunch of blue jays out here. Usually between 3 and 5, they'll fly around the trees. I hear them. Oh, there goes one. Enos, don't eat the dirt. It's pretty decent weather, except for being gray and gloomy. It's not really cold out today. That's why I figured I'd plant those bulbs. See what comes back in the spring. If the moles don't get them underground and eat them all, I might have a flower or two in the springtime. Where you go, Roscoe? I'm going to make this a flower garden next spring. I planted my azalea there. I planted a few bulbs right there in that bald spot. That's why there's nothing growing there. I planted a few hyacinths right there. But in the spring, I'll get some mulch and some rocks and make a little flower garden here. I forget what color of flowers that azalea is supposed to have. Well, I guess we'll just wait until spring, find out. It's doing pretty good. If it survives the winter. Let me get my garbage here. Let me get the papers in. I got most of my flower beds taken care of. This is a hot mess of weeds and sticks and twigs and stuff I gotta get burnt. The sunflowers that came out of the bird feeder got frosted. That's an old hydrangea bush. It was just a tiny piece grown over by the garage, and I moved it over here and spread it out. I'll wait until spring and see what where it starts growing green again and cut it back to there. Everything else is cut back through these gardens. I pruned back my trumpet bush really severely. It'll go wild and crazy in the springtime. The only thing I didn't get over there is that hydrangea. I might get that in the early spring, late winter. Let it be a sheltering space for the birds. I got all my plants in here taken care of, except for up here I have some Nigella that went to seed. Once they brown, they'll, let's see if I can get it there. Once they turn brown, they'll split in through there, and the little black seeds are inside there. This one's almost turned brown. I got some parsley up there growing, some sage. But almost everything else is cut back through here. I planted some of these alliums there behind the plow, so hopefully they grow and they'll come up behind the plow. And I planted some of the hyacinths right there in front of the plow. The boys are over there now. I just saw Eni run through. I can hear Roscoe. But yeah, I got most of my flower gardens taken care of. Like in through here, I left some of the bee balm flower heads for the birds to have some seeds. That's cardinal flowers. I left some of them, their seeds. I didn't cut this back yet. He needs to be trimmed back a little bit. This is a thread leaf Japanese maple. It's got the real fine leaves on it. It's stays red. It grows and it stays red all summer long. It's very pretty. But it needs to be detangled. It's got a lot of stems in through here. That you gotta wait for the leaves to fall off so you can see what you're working with. I pruned back the shrubs going along the road there. Got them cut back by maybe a third. Thinned them out, got some bigger branches out through there. Pruned back the snowball bush. I didn't touch my wisteria yet. That needs to be pruned back. Once the leaves and stuff fall off, I can see what I'm working with. I didn't get my passion flower vine. There at the white thing, there's a passion flower, and up on the smokehouse, I didn't cut them back yet. You can see it's died back. It's supposed to come back next year. We'll see. Prune back. There's a green and white vine there. It was all the way up the pole there. I cut them back. Cut back all my lemon balm and my mint there. So we'll see what comes back next year. I hear you, Eni. We had a scare yesterday so bad that big black dog up the road was in the woods and come charging out. It came like within 2 feet of Roscoe. I thought for sure I was going to have a fight on my hands. I was scared. But managed to scare it and it backed off. And I don't know. It's a public road. We should be able to walk up there. I don't get close to their house. We're still pretty far from their house when that dog comes after us. And I don't want to be the one to put my dogs at risk, but they don't have rights to have their dogs come out and attack people. I cleaned my porch off the other day, and it's a mess already. Leaves and stuff blowed up here. My husband put this plastic around to try to keep all the snow drifting in on the carpet and ruining the carpet early. We'll see if it works. But I guess I'll end this here. If our internet ever comes back in, I'll download it. You guys all take care of yourselves out there. Goodbye.